to the Birdy Boyz Podcast, episode 1. You guys want to start by introducing ourselves?
Okay.
Facts.
Let's do it.
All right. My name's Alan. I'm 16. My favorite animal is a bear.
My name is Caleb. I am also 16. My favorite animal is a bird.
I'm Milo's. I too am 16, and my favorite animal is the honey badger.
I'm Raleigh. I'm 16, and favorite animals. This sounds like a day camp.
What?
Okay, Raleigh, if you're not going to follow the rules...
Dog.
Okay.
You and I
Lame.
skull.
And dogs are fire. Shut up.
Okay. So... What do you guys want to talk about?
All right.
Well, you have to
start.
Introduce the podcast.
All right.
What we're
Our
gonna be
first
talking
topic
about.
today is the thing that's sweeping the nation. The coronavirus.
COVID-19.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
All right,
COVID-19.
wait, before we get really
What's
into
the
it.
full name? I'm going to look it up.
COVID-19.
It's
It's COVID-19.
Yeah.
Well, actually, on that subject, I think it's kind of ridiculous when people get pressed about using the official name. I mean, the whole point of language is to express meaning. So if you get what I'm talking about when I say coronavirus, then we should just leave it at that. If I know what I'm talking about, you know what
Then
I'm
why
talking
did you
about.
correct me, Caleb?
Because I thought it was funny.
Basically, we decided to make this podcast because our school's out. And now the CDC is saying, like, we might have, like, 8 weeks of no school. What do you guys think about this?
I think that's crazy.
I don't think it's going to be 8 weeks.
Yeah, me neither. But
I don't think so either, but, like, even the fact that they're recommending that is just insane to me.
I think
Well,
that people
yeah.
listen to the CDC, and I bet that it will be close to 8 weeks.
I think it's going to be 4 weeks. I think it's
I
going to be spring
yeah.
break, maybe a bit after spring break. That's going to be it.
yeah.
They've got to bring
You
us
think-
back before finals prep starts.
Well, I mean, who can...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think, too.
I say at least 4 weeks.
That's what I
literally
just
what
said.
Caleb just said.
That's what
Oh my
I just said.
I think it's just a matter of waiting to see what it turns into, rather than like placing bets here at the start. But I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
of course. I mean, I think that
Yeah,
we're
for
just
sure.
on the incline. I think that, like,
Yeah.
China, I think they're kind of on the back end of it, but we're definitely...
Oh, I wouldn't say the back end. They're like right in the middle.
You'd say at
Yeah.
the apex?
Well, at this point, Europe is the new epicenter, right?
Yeah, well, Italy specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're getting messed up.
I mean, there's...
Correct.
Corona.
I think a big thing of it is, like media reaction, and also, like, social media reaction. Like, I think that we should probably turn to the scheduling now. The scheduling that our school posted.
Well, actually, before we go to that, you brought up a good point, and I've seen two big like reactions, social media.
Okay.
I've seen the reaction which is far to one side, like everyone's overreacting. This is basically
Yeah.
just flu. Look at the statistics, and people who are all on the other side, like, all right, guys, stock up on toilet paper. We're going survival mode.
Okay.
Left 4 Dead 2.
Uh,
And I think neither of those are correct. You should be kind of in the middle. You should recognize this as what it is, the outbreak of a potentially deadly disease. If you have elderly people living with you, or if you have underlying health conditions, and you should acknowledge it as such. You shouldn't be freaking out, but
well, I guess
it is a
See,
it is a
and
big deal.
I guess we should kind of
I'm
state.
personally...
Wait, I think we should kind of state where we stand on it, like kind of.
I'm personally a little conflicted, to be honest, because I mean I've done some research, not like extensive, but I've done some research on the statistics, and I've like discussed this with my parents and how I feel as though it's being a little like people are like overreacting. I think to an extent, but at the same time, I have people in my family with health conditions, and I don't want to like spread it around.
Right, exactly.
Because I know how I'd feel if they got infected and they ended up,
Yeah, and there's a lot of people who are all like, "Oh, I'm young, I'm healthy.
But you
Why
spread
should
it.
I care?"
You're a huge
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah.
problem.
You're
Exactly,
a
you're gonna
carrier
spread it.
for people
Yeah,
who
you're a carrier.
end up dying.
like
and I definitely think my parents have changed in my opinion because like before I really talked to them, my whole thing was like, oh, it's not a big deal. I don't really care. I was like that, but then I
Yeah.
kind of like talked more about it, and I was like, oh,
I'd say that I
it
took the
makes
same
sense.
stance because okay, so me personally, we visit my grandmother a lot. Like, we are very close to my grandmother, and we're kind of doing a self-quarantine so that we can get tested, so that we somehow, I mean, this is super far-fetched, somehow we don't miraculously end up giving it to my grandmother, who is obviously an elderly person and does have underlying health problems. So while it's kind of drastic to like put yourself inside for a long period of time, I think that you're kind of benefiting everyone if you don't help kind of spread everything. I think
Mhm.
that
Yeah, I think people who do just ignore the hand washing are being very selfish. People who ignore the quarantine.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you have to, worry about more people than just yourself.
Yeah.
it's a very
Yeah.
self-centered thing that people that kind of just treat it like it's literally nothing.
I mean, there's a reason why,
Right,
like,
exactly.
the NBA stopped games
Exactly.
for the season.
Uh,
I actually just went to Publix.
Well,
All the
what was it
toilet
like?
paper is gone. It wasn't as chaotic as that video
Do you think that it's
because
they restocked already and people have already kind of hit the big?
no,
The video
all
is
the
so
toilet
funny.
paper is gone. Just
Oh.
gone.
Oh, one thing that
But-
so I go on Facebook Marketplace a lot just to kind of look around. I find it's fun. So what? Anyways, people are like,
We weren't judging
You sounded very defensive.
Yeah, that was really defensive.
I don't know. I automatically
Guys,
assume
don't
it's
worry.
kind of weird.
I don't take it that seriously. It's just Facebook Marketplace, guys.
I just think it's fun. Just think it's
Dude,
fun.
it's just fun. It's just fun. It's just for fun.
Whatever.
God.
So I
That's
go on
what I
Facebook
just
Stop judging me.
Marketplace.
said,
Wait,
Alan.
stop. I go on Facebook Marketplace, and people are selling stockpiles of like toilet paper and like dish soap. It's kind of insane.
Just for fun, though.
You just invalidated everything that I just said. Whatever. I don't care.
Dude, Corona
You really go
makes
to
you
the
want to go,
bathroom
dude.
that much.
Need a side effect is like explosive diarrhea. So
Yeah, I was at Publix like Thursday night, and I didn't actually go inside for very long. I went just to go like hit the ATM or whatnot. But I mean, I went inside because obviously like everybody was freaking out, and shit, so I was like curious. And honestly, it was just like I felt bad for the employees. Number one,
Oh,
like
yeah.
dude, they look so stressed, bro.
Oh man, I can't even imagine.
all right.
Yeah,
Also, when you're working in a place like that, where people are constantly coming in and out, you are more at risk to get the coronavirus.
Oh yeah. I mean that's
So
definitely
people who
Probably
are
is.
retail workers gotta watch out.
I was actually talking to my mom, and she said that she went to the grocery store like, I guess it was yesterday morning, but she said that the employees were actually like super like, kind of like, sweet and accommodating, which I thought that was kind of surprising, like considering they had to deal with like all of this mess.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
there's a headline that I kind of wanted to share, which is, I mean, man stabbed over bottled water at store as coronavirus panic continues. Somebody was stabbed to death with a wine bottle in a Sam's Club.
Jesus Christ.
You-
Sam's Club.
You die over a case.
That's not funny.
It's not funny at all.
Sorry.
I mean, somebody
Like, come on, dude, chill out. It's not a Popeye's chicken sandwich.
somebody died over a case of bottled water. That's it.
Damn.
I mean,
Well, I think there's always gonna be people who are like freaking out and being violent whenever literally anything happens.
Yeah.
The media takes
Yeah.
that and that's what they showcase because that makes a good story that sells ad space. But I think the majority of people aren't stabbing people.
I would hope so.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anyone. Not anyone. Obviously, not anyone. I don't.
I mean,
think,
except for that guy, obviously, who was way out of line.
what a way to go. I mean, how do you? I don't know.
Imagine going to get a case of water and you just get stabbed.
I kind of want to turn to is like, our school at least. Our school has an Instagram page. They love to post. They love to post on that thing.
I love to post.
It's like they're. I don't know who. We don't know who's in charge of it. We don't know which teacher or admin is in charge of it. But they reposted this like schedule thing that like. I don't know. I think.
When I edit the video, I'll put it on
Yeah,
screen
yeah. I have
so
it up
you
right
guys
now.
can read
I
it.
have it under.
Oh,
eyes.
okay.
You might want to put it up over this though. It's not a super clear. No, I mean you can read it. I'd just like to take a look at it. Can everybody pull it up under items?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
here
it.
we go.
I'm actually kind of confused by it.
Here,
because
wait.
They gave us all this online work.
No, yeah.
What's
no
to be confused
online
about? It's so
workspace.
concise.
Wait.
It's
Before we
so
get to
clear.
that-
Like, what do you
before
not
we get
understand
to
about
that,
it?
Can we take turns like reading each block?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's
Yeah,
do
sure.
Alright,
it.
we'll go in order here.
Well, just starting out, the fact that they want us to wake up before 9 a.m. when there's not physical school
Nah, it's a joke.
is ridiculous.
it-
and
it-
no
Well,
one is
here's the
going to
thing.
do
Listen to
that.
this. Listen to this. They say before 9 a.m., but they don't give a time. But then you also, so like, let's say I wake up at 8:59. That means in 1 minute I have to eat breakfast, make my bed, get dressed, and put my PJs in the laundry
Because
until
you
we take
need
our
that
morning
1
walk.
hour morning walk. If you don't take the
Yeah.
1 hour morning walk, your schedule is just devastated.
You
And
don't
then
have
Imagine
a
yoga.
yoga
dog
for an hour with your family.
with the family
And
dog.
then the next one,
Or
yoga
yoga
if it's
11.
raining.
Yoga
Imagine a
three.
3-year-old trying to do yoga.
academic time.
Yeah,
Which means
academic time.
no electronics. Sudoku. So
Sudoku books.
I can't. Did they misspell it?
They
They
misspelled
skipped
it. Yeah.
academic time.
That's literally what we're looking at right now.
Bruh.
Oh my, you didn't. Okay, just
Yeah, we're on-
just
we're on
continue,
academic
just
time.
continue.
We're on
I
academic.
like how they just said journal.
Yeah, it's just journal.
Just journal.
Just
You don't
make a
know what to do with the
Corona
journal. Just-
All right,
Hey guys, we got an
You
hour
just
of
pick
journal.
it out.
you kind of just look
An
at
hour of journal.
Yeah.
And then you have to have creative time.
which includes
Legos.
Legos, magnet tiles, drawing, crafting, playing music.
Thinking Bionicles.
Crafting. Does that mean we can play Minecraft?
Yes,
We're not allowed
Yeah.
to play with our bionicles.
Yeah.
So.
But
Well,
then
it
you and then
doesn't
you only
say
have
no
you only have 30
electronics.
minutes for lunch.
You have an hour for a morning walk, but you have 30 minutes for lunch.
Yeah.
I may.
To be honest, I don't think that's
this.
like a
This
big
may
deal.
be out of line. This may be completely out of line.
Okay.
But I'm thinking I take 30 minutes off of my morning walk and use that for lunch.
You're not allowed to do that.
Absolutely
You
not.
can't
You are
do that.
breaking the law.
May
Yeah,
I?
I
may
mean,
I,
they-
may I-
they
may
get
I
me in
introduce
trouble. May
a
get me in
controversial
trouble.
opinion. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, and then you go into chore time at 12:30, where it seems like the only chores they want you to do involve wiping things.
may I introduce a controversial opinion? Really quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
I don't think you need 30 minutes for lunch. I think it's nice when you're at school because you can like have a break from work. But like whenever I like, even when I'm just making like a sandwich or something, I'll put on like a 30-minute show like in the other room just as like background noise, and it'll be like halfway over by the time I'm done eating.
It definitely takes me like 7 minutes to eat a whole meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know though. I
think
kind of.
lunch should be, slow
yeah,
and
Yeah.
you can chill out.
yeah, casual.
Kind of a break.
Yeah.
Chore
It takes me
I'll-
30 minutes to find something to eat.
Also, on the schedule though, I don't know. I think you kind of need those 30 minutes, the lunchtime, just to prep for chore time. You know, I mean,
Because
you
chore
gotta get
time is
ready to wipe
intense.
a lot.
Yeah, dude, you're
That's a
wiping
lot of
everything.
wiping.
You have to wipe all the bathrooms, all the door handles, light switches, desktops, kitchen tables, chairs, everything. And you only
Meanwhile,
have
all
30
the other
minutes.
chores like taking out the
you
trash, they're
can't-
just kind of sitting there. Like the trash are gonna just pile up for 2 weeks. because
Well, it doesn't
wiping.
matter.
Those are the
What
only
matters
chores that need
is
to be
wiping
done.
everything.
That's
within
what you need all the
30
toilet
minutes.
paper for.
Don't even
All that
consider
wiping.
taking out the trash.
But don't worry,
Alright.
chore time's only 30 minutes. Quiet time is an hour and a half.
Well, no,
How do
I
you
think
wipe
the
all
30
that in
minutes
30
is
minutes?
the opposite of a good thing because you're gonna have to be running from one room to another trying to wipe everything in 30 minutes.
If you can't,
Otherwise, your whole schedule will be thrown
Yeah, you
off.
can't wipe all that in
if you
30
can't
minutes.
do that in 30 minutes, you can't survive Armageddon. So you don't serve.
You might
don't
go to
deserve
bed
the
later,
label.
God forbid.
Well, and then we go into quiet time for an hour and a half where you
Okay,
do
but
reading,
here's my thing. Here's my
puzzles,
thing.
take a nap.
Video games are quiet. Okay? Like you can play it with the sound off, so
Excuse
why
me,
can't I
excuse
play
me,
video
Are
games?
video games in the description of that?
No, I'm just questioning.
No,
I'm questioning
no,
the schedule.
listen, we
I'm
don't go
questioning
off
the
the
sch-
schedule.
We don't
No,
go
I'm-
off the
I'm
schedule.
breaking
questioning the
off
schedule.
The schedule.
I'm sorry. Please don't make me go to bed at 8.
You will be going to bed at 8.
After
Well,
and after
Dude,
academic
it's
time,
already 9:10.
we got our after academic
all
time. We
gotta
got
go
our
to bed now.
designated afternoon fresh air time from 4 to 5.
Yes.
Whoa,
Oh
what
my
happened to
god,
academic
wait, but
time?
you already had a
Dog.
family walk.
What the
Frick.
f- does kid showers times 3 mean during free TV time?
They
Are we
take
supposed to
3
take
showers.
3 showers?
Yes.
It's a trick. There's really no free TV time. You're just taking 3 showers.
There's no time.
Is it like 3 showers per kid, or like if you have 3
It's like
kids?
shower
to take a shower?
cubed.
What if you have like 10 kids? Then it's like 30 showers.
That's 30 showers, yeah.
Imagine the
think
water bill.
And you gotta get it all in 2 hours.
That's 2
It's-
hours.
I know,
Yeah.
that's
Taking
way too
showers.
much time.
You gotta like
I
speed
don't
run the
actually
showers,
know what that means. Maybe it's kid showers x3. Kid showers Hulu. And then moving on, we've got bedtime at 8 o'clock sharp.
Imagine getting 12
yeah.
hours of sleep.
Yes, that's literally. If
Bro,
you
my
follow the
afternoon
schedule
fresh
exactly,
air.
you'll get 12 hours of sleep.
Afternoon
No, you
fresh
will
air from
not.
4 to
And what
5
a
a.m.
productive day.
No,
Unless you,
you-
go to bed
you
at
get-
8.
You get like 11 and a
Oh,
half.
no, you get like
You gotta
less. You
wake
get
up
less.
for the wake up time. So that you
Except
can...
waking up also
Breakfast.
involves eating breakfast, making your
Alright,
bed,
alright,
getting
alright,
dressed, and putting your
alright,
PJs
alright,
in the
yes,
laundry.
yes.
All right, I'm closing
Not
that. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the
instantly.
schedule. We're not talking about it anymore.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, I think we've
On-
covered the schedule.
Yes.
Let's
Yeah.
let's go on to a different topic. So right now, our school is out, and we have a lot of free time on our hands, especially because we don't have online work yet. So what have you guys been
Oh
doing
yes,
with your free
it's
time?
currently a Saturday.
I have
Actually,
been-
I've been spending a good majority of my time
Climbing.
making plans with Caleb that don't work out.
Yeah, that actually has happened like a lot of times,
Yeah.
and I blame your parents.
Whoa.
It's not my parents. You can come over. I blame your rock climbing competition that you didn't tell me about.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell you about that.
Okay, wait.
It's okay.
Some-
How'd you do, by the way?
I got second place.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
Good
nice,
job.
dude.
Congratulations.
I won it first, so
Damn.
Stop.
kind of not epic.
You're the first to lose.
You're right. Second place is first loser.
All right, wait.
Anyways,
Wait. So
moving on.
here's one thing: is like I have not changed since. I haven't changed since like Thursday night. I don't know about you
That's
guys.
disgusting.
That's awful, bro.
I mean,
Did
it's
you
not like you
Forego
didn't do it.
basic hygiene.
Did you
It's not
not
like you've been
notice
doing
where
it
it
virus
for
said?
happened.
That's the other
Schedule.
thing.
Did you not notice where it said "put PJs in laundry"?
Exactly.
I'm,
No, but honestly, there really is like a limited amount to do. I mean, a lot of my friends' parents are like making them stay inside, like really enforcing
I'm
Yeah.
definitely
social
not gonna be able to
distancing.
leave. Definitely not.
Really, that sucks.
Yeah.
My
My
parents are
mom
like,
keeps sending me to read about social distancing.
Okay, like
She just wants to be away from you.
unironically,
No matter how many times we
Unnecessary.
move on to other topics,
Bro, here we're
always
gonna
come back
go
to
back.
the
Dude, it's a
Coming
safe
back
thing to
up.
fall on because like if you don't know what else to talk about, it's like, oh, the schedule.
funny.
Oh, here's something that's funny. It's not so funny.
like episode 70,
The
we're going to be
school
still talking
TikTok.
about the schedule.
4 years from now.
Coronavirus is completely
So how do
eradicated,
you
and we're
guys
still
feel
talking
about
about
the
this.
fact?
Yeah, we're the last.
All right, guys,
survivor.
episode 6000.
Hey
We're gonna
guys, so
discuss
about
who
that
made the schedule.
You going to bed at 8 o'clock tonight? Yeah, yeah.
No, it never gets old.
I'm going to bed at 9. I was well behaved. I followed the schedule.
We're still talking about the schedule.
Stick to the schedule.
I do love though the fact that they treat the schedule for online school a lot better than school. Like we get a lot of like designated like fresh air and all that sort of stuff.
Dude,
But when is the online work time? That's what confuses me.
I don't know.
They gave us online work. and
Probably
then
academic
it's
time.
scheduled for
If it's
10
like
to 11.
During the morning walk.
But
Okay.
okay, if we do it during the academic time, then when else will we do iPad games, Prodigy, an educational show? Like, there's only so much you can pack into academic time.
Here's my thing. Like, this is actually serious though. Like the schools give like varying amounts of work, like for each given day. Like one day they could be giving like a worksheet, the next day they could be giving like 5
oh, it's going to be
projects.
very uneven.
So-
It's going to be really lopsided.
Exactly. Like, what if you need
Yeah.
more than an hour and a half to do all that stuff, and like
Well,
your parents
no
are
one's
like,
gonna
no,
follow the
it's
schedule
time to
anyway.
Yeah,
this,
no crap.
this lady's parents, this lady's kids, I guarantee they're following the schedule to
Yeah, that
the
sucks
second.
for them.
Yeah, that.
And they're all gonna
No.
figure out that it doesn't
So
work.
Raleigh and I,
Yeah,
Raleigh looked it up.
I was looking for it earlier. The like multiple other schools have posted
But
it.
keep in
Like,
mind, they were elementary schools. Ours
yeah,
is like exclusively a high school that posted this. It really makes little sense. Theoretically, there's all this schoolwork. We're probably going to get back to school before the summer. I mean, of course.
Oh yeah,
But
I
okay,
think so.
Yeah.
we get back. there's going to be so much controversy over these assignments that were assigned online. It's just going to be like a complete mess, and like the teachers are going to be like super
A
unorthodox.
lot of the things which people were talking about, there was a group which was discussing, what if we all just don't do the online
No,
work?
because that's
And then
never works.
There was another group that was saying, if we don't do that, they'll just tack days on in summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Or
I
exactly
probably
what
would. And I've got stuff to do during the summer. Like, I can't.
Yeah,
be
people
in
have
school.
plans,
Yeah.
had plans. Who knows if they'll even carry out because of this whole virus thing?
What if
Yeah.
they make us come in for spring break? Like,
Bruh,
No.
I
no.
don't think they would
I'm gonna
do
be out of
that.
state.
No,
I'm gonna be out of
I
state
would,
for
I would say
The parent Facebook would go insane.
So, anyways, going back to the schedule, I just remembered I wanted to talk.
oh my god, not the
Listen,
schedule.
I forgot to talk about
No, wait.
So, our school posted it on Instagram, right? There was literally everybody at our school was clowning on it so hard. Like the comments are
And the
so
school,
bad.
Wait, they actually
Yeah, they actually
acknowledged it,
interacted.
too.
I'll read
Yeah,
the
they-
comment. Where's my phone?
So, like some examples of comments. Let's see. Thank God they gave us this. I had no idea what time my afternoon fresh air was. Thanks for clarifying. I get an hour with Legos. So bedtime is actually at 8 p.m. and not 1 a.m.
okay, an hour with Legos is kind of hype.
I'm okay with that.
I'm not
okay
even
with that part of
complaining.
the
All right,
schedule.
here, wait, listen. Going back to the schedule, but if we like look closely,
Oh,
Sudoku was spelled wrong under creative time.
We already
we
pointed
already
that out.
addressed this.
Yeah.
Moving on. Prom was canceled.
Yes, prom was canceled,
Oh,
and
yeah.
probably multiple proms are being
No.
canceled. I, as an
Not
underclassman,
prom.
don't really care.
Yeah.
I was
I also
actually-
don't care.
I
was
was
I
a
was-
junior.
Yes,
I don't
care.
Caleb, you as a junior.
I was supposed to go with my
Oh yeah,
girl.
I am the only person who is a junior. So you guys
Yes,
have
Okay,
the
two
rest of
more
us are
years
sophomores.
potential
No.
proms.
Oh wait, no, yeah, no.
But yeah, so
bro, what?
Dude, you just
What do you
lost
I thought you were gonna
0.2 off
say
your
2 more
GPA.
years until you're a junior.
No.
but yeah,
2
so
more years. Yeah, of prom.
basically the way our
Yeah,
prom works
yeah,
is
no, I got you.
the way our prom works is it's supposed to be only juniors and seniors who go. So long story short, the only one of us who is really going to be able to go, who would be able to go regularly is Caleb.
Yes.
My girlfriend is all a junior, so I would have been able to go like if she had asked me or whatnot. So
Wait, so she didn't ask
I
you?
should have been able to go. No, she was going to ask.
No, I'm playing. But you don't know
No, I'm
that.
just kidding.
I actually am like, I don't know. I'm chill with this. I'm not even.
I feel like it might relieve a lot of stress. Like people who don't know
Yeah.
who to go
Oh, yeah.
with or anything.
I
Like,
think it's a lot of
Yeah.
Also,
social
it was
anxiety
causing
surrounding
so
that.
much drama.
Another thing.
So
oh
much
yeah, we
drama.
could tell.
Another-
Like I didn't even know about it, and I just knew people were talking about it like left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of glad that part's.
Okay, so
Yeah,
anyways,
that's
back
Columbus,
to the
Georgia.
schedule.
Back to this.
No,
Back
I'm
to
just
this
kidding.
schedule.
Yeah. No,
God,
but
the
so
schedule's just all powerful.
God,
it is the center of this podcast, bro.
here, guys.
Wait, we're actually talking about it again. Let's stop.
I
So
feel
on
like
the
every time we've mentioned
topic,
like to try to be self-aware and like stop ourselves from talking about it, we've ended up talking about
Because it's something you can
This
fall
is
back
so-
onto. It's like super easy to just like be like,
it. We've said this before.
okay, wait,
We've
okay.
Also,
The only topic we
going-
haven't covered, topic 6, Yo Mama.
Yo, mama.
so
All right,
I think
time for the episodely Yo Mama Smackdown.
All right.
But
Oh,
before
no.
we
Aiden
go into
versus,
actual
Alan
examples,
Versus Yo Mama.
I think the coronavirus actually provides an opportunity for a new wave of yo mama jokes. It's a whole new
It's-
door which has been opened.
While you say that,
Yo Mama's so poor, she got the coronavirus.
okay. While I see where you're coming from, I would only
Yo
consider.
mama has such a bad.
Aiden,
genetic
oh my
disposition.
God, Caleb! Jesus Christ! You can't even. I swear to God. I can't- Jesus Christ.
Yo Mama's so fat, she got
She
the
died.
coronavirus.
Yo Mama took good precautions against the coronavirus. Good job, Mama.
That's not even in the format.
Dude,
You
it's
just-
three
you
stanzas.
You just complimented my mama, and now I win.
Yo, mama, so fat. Good job, mama.
Way to get an abundant source of nutrients.
Yo, mama, such a lovely
The
person.
coronavirus. Okay, I feel like we've worn this episode out.
Probably.
Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna end this one here. I think this was good, but we should keep going.
Wait, I thought you said we wanted to
Oh.
end.
Yeah, we are gonna end.
But you just said keep
No,
going.
you just keep
Oh,
going
making
like
more
more
I mean,
episodes in the future.
there's more.
Okay, wait, there's more to talk about.
Yeah, but
Okay,
we can
for
save it,
example,
like,
the
we can save it
schedule.
for episode 2.
Oh, shut up.
We can save everything else for next episode because we don't know where out all our topics.
Actually saved it.
All right, see ya, boys.
First,
Rolly
be
out.
sure to subscribe, like the video.
Rolly out.
Yes.
Bye.